What is going on, ladies and genitals? YOTESLAYA here, bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 commentary. Welcome to day 3 of JUG June, where I'm bringing you a juggernaut, an assault juggernaut every single day of June. And today, I want to say something before we get into this commentary that I've been lacking, forgetting, whatever the word is, the last 2 days. In the description of this video, there are 2 JUG June wallpapers for your desktop, for your laptop, whatever. If you guys want to check them out, you just go to the download link, download them, and then set them as your wallpaper. Nova actually made them for you guys. It's like a gift for checking out this series, and I failed to mention it the last 2 days. So if you want to check out those wallpapers in the description, they're there for you guys, courtesy of Predictable Nova. Now, to the little layout around the screen, you know, it's changed a little bit once again, and you're going to see it go away at about the 2-minute mark. Leave in the comments what you think about this. I still want to not annoy you guys with it, and a lot of people were still annoyed. Most really liked this layout from yesterday, but I think this layout's going to be a little bit better in the way that it will disappear before your eyes. So leave in the comments what you think of that when we get there. But geez, buzz criminy, I've been watching ESPN all day, and I've been seeing this new commercial with Tebow from Denver Mattresses, and all day I've been thinking this. Now tell me if you're on the same lines as I am, or what's going on. You know, Tebow, the Jesus himself, more or less, like the guy that has never even seen of a JJ in his life. You know, I've been sitting here seeing him in all these commercials with the Denver Mattresses, which is the corniest commercial I've ever seen in my life. And I started to wonder, okay, the dude's in the NFL, not a bad looking dude. There it is. You see it disappear before your eyes and it's full screen magically. Do you guys like that, how that was now and it's full screen? Leave in the comments if you do. But back to Tebow. But I've been sitting here thinking about this. He's in the NFL. He's not a bad looking guy. I'm not no faggot, but I do know when a dude doesn't look too bad. You know, maybe you guys think I'm gay. I don't know, but you guys can agree. Hopefully, I'm comfortable enough with my sexuality to say that he's not a bad-looking guy. He's actually kind of hot. I'm just kidding. No, but for real, any dude out there knows that chicks are going to be flocking to this guy. Okay, you know how it is. He's in the NFL, not a bad-looking dude. Chicks are all over his wiener, dude. I guarantee you. When is this guy going to crack? When is the next? When is the video going to be leaked of him just having a gangbang with all these chicks, and then somebody, he looks over and sees the camera filming him, and he tries to murder this dude? It's got to be out there somewhere. You can't have all this stuff. Dude, talk about temptation. I'd be throwing bones all around the fucking place if I was Tebow. You know he's hiding something up his sleeve, and he is one hell of a magician to keep all these ladies quiet. Maybe he just knocks him up and then knocks him off the fucking face of the earth, because I don't know. I'm pretty sure that I would be a hell of a sinner if I was Tebow. And I don't think that I could, I'm not just going to bang every chick that comes my way. But, I'm probably going to fail once, somewhere down the line. Either it's just going to be drinking. Maybe he doesn't drink. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't even drink at all. Maybe he's just the poster boy for Christianity. But everybody is a sinner. Nobody is perfect. One of these days he's going to fail. And somebody was actually paying $1 million for the first female that could actually prove that she was boning Tebow. She was, if he is a virgin, you ain't going to be in that bedroom for more than a couple seconds, dude. He's going to pull one of those things from American Pie. He's going to drop his drawers and then bust a nut. You could get her done quickly and earn your $1 million. You don't need to suffer through anything. You just need to go in there, open your shit up, and then get $1 million. I'm not telling you guys out there, ladies out there, to go out there and do that, but, there's chicks out there like that. Come on, let's be real here. Let's be real. There's chicks that marry fucking Hugh Hefner. Look at Hugh Hefner. Look at the ladies he's got on his side. Do you think they're with him for these fucking looks? No, they're with him for his money and who he is. The same thing goes for Tebow. There's ladies out there that may not think he looks good at all. They're just going to want him because he's an NFL quarterback. They can have their lives set and stuff like that. So there's ladies out there sleeping with Hugh Hefner just to get his dollars. There's definitely going to be some chick out there that's going to try to sleep with Tebow to get those $1 million. You guys see what I'm saying? But I've been thinking about this all day. It's when is this dude going to come out of the closet? Not in a gay manner, but in a way that he's yeah, dude, I have fucking gangbangs every day. He's going to get married. He's going to be a swinger. He's going to come up to be the ad. Listen. Tebow is going to be the next spokesman. Instead of commercials for Denver Mattress, he's going to be, when he gets older, he's going to be the spokesman for Viagra. He's going to be the next Trojan condoms, spokesman in the commercials. I guarantee you, whenever this bust open, he's not going to be the good little boy, good Timmy, he's going to be fucking doing commercials for Budweiser, for Trojan condoms, for like all kinds of stuff. Put your money on it, people. I guarantee you, whenever he does find it, I'm telling you. Listen, Joe Rogan said it best one time. Listen to this. You don't ever see any dudes or any chicks like spending money on a dude's D, okay? Think of the power of, it's just because of a lack of a better term, but think of the power of pussy. Think of what dudes do for a little piece of, I'm not going to say it again, I said it once, and I don't want to offend anybody, but think about it. I'm not trying to be like sexist or anything like that, but seriously, think about what a dude will do for the power of the P word. And it's not the penis word, it's the other word that I mentioned before. You guys know what I'm saying. I don't need to talk to you like you're retarded. Think of the power of it. Look at what you see these dudes doing, but then look at what you see chicks doing for it. They don't want it. They're not interested in it like we are for the P word. When he finally gets his first one, like he finally gets that piece, he's going to be hooked on phonics, people. He's going to be all over it. He's going to live up the life of an NFL quarterback that's single and like 21, however old he is. He's going to live it up. He's going to be the spokesman for Trojan. I guarantee you. When that day comes, you better put some stock market in Trojan condoms. I'm surprised Trojan doesn't have one hell of a stock anyways. Maybe they go with Durex or something. I don't know. But you would think that like condom manufacturers be like a multi-billion-dollar company. Who cares about Microsoft, kids? We're over here preventing STDs in children. I don't know. It kind of seems like a fad. Not a fad, but you don't really hear about it, STDs and stuff, especially AIDS. AIDS is nothing what it used to be in the 80s. Like when I was in school, that's all you heard about, STDs. Yes, there's STDs to go around, and yes, they're severe, and you definitely don't want to wake up in the next morning and go try to urinate and be like, what the fuck is that? And have a growth on the side of your shaft or wherever that shiz grows for you ladies. I don't even know. I'm not a sex ed teacher. But back in the 80s, when I was like in school, it seemed like the STDs were like going rampant. It almost seemed like real life cooties that if you touched a chick, you may get STDs. Now you don't hear about them as much as what you used to. I wonder why that is. Were we so careful with banging there for a while that they're like non-existent? Yes, I know they're still existent, but they just don't seem as powerful as what they used to be. And AIDS, that's amazing that AIDS, I mean, you definitely don't want to get AIDS here, and if you have AIDS, man, God bless you. You've got to, I feel sorry for you. But it's not like it used to be. Back when I was a kid, the thought of AIDS meant that you were about to die. But now, people, look at Magic Johnson. He's been living for like 20 years with this, and he looks like he's been lifting weights. Dude, I seen him on ESPN like a couple nights ago, and I was like, damn, bud, your shoulders are getting fucking huge. He's been lifting these weights, dude. As long as you stay healthy, and I don't know, maybe it's just because he has money. But I don't know, AIDS doesn't seem as powerful as what it used to be back in the day. And I don't know how we got on the AIDS subject, but I'm just saying that Tim Tebow is going to be the spokesman for Trojan. Maybe Durex. I don't know. I don't know any other brands out there because I have 2 kids. Obviously, I haven't really bought them for a long time. Actually, condoms, kids, if you're going to be banging, always wrap it up. Please, please always wrap it up. You don't want to wake up, like I said, with a huge fucking, like, gremlin on your shaft looking at you smiling. You don't want that. And you definitely, when you're 16 to 19 years old, you definitely don't want a kid. Let's be honest. Some of you chicks out there might want a kid just because you want to be a mommy, but it's not as easy as what it thinks. It's not hard either, but it's not as easy. But anyways, guys, leave in the comments what you think about old Timmy Tebow. And I guarantee you need to start putting your money in those condom brands because when he comes out of the closet, like I said, not in a gay manner, but he's going to be banging chicks all over the place. Watch. But anyways, guys, I don't even remember what my score was. If you enjoyed this commentary, please remember to rate and subscribe, Yodi. Out.